Hi, welcome back to Creatures of Sonaria. We'll be going over the Halloween event, how it's rated, and when I mean we, I mean I'm being joined by Lake Kate. If you can go ahead and say hi.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and meet up soon. Oh, there you are. Huh. Hi. I'm below
Oh,
you.
where are you?
Below you.
Oh, hello.
I can see your
You like my
toes.
orangeness?
Oh yeah, I do. These guys are cute.
I
Do you
know,
like
right?
do you like my little
Oh my god, my tail's kind of messed up. I didn't color it correctly.
you like my little purpleness?
You look kind of like a. Ew. You look kind of like a Manawi.
I kinda do. Oh my god. Well, how did you think about the new pumpkin dude? Like, overall?
The new pumpkin?
Yeah, you know when the pumpkin came out?
Oh, the pumpkin creature?
Yeah, yeah, for the pumpkin smasher.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's honestly alright. I mean, they haven't done it before, so it's good that they did something new this year
New.
about the event, because most of the events are literally the same. I don't know why. Um, but I don't know, because after the pumpkin, like when you had to use the mission for getting the pumpkin guy, the two-headed pumpkin guy. I'm not gonna say his name because I can't pronounce it at all. They used it in their other game, Animal Kingdom. So they kind of reused it, which kind of disappointing because that's kind of like, I don't know how to like describe it, lazy, I would say. But other than that, I think it was pretty good.
I feel like the pumpkin dude is also kind of based off of the Dragon Adventures dude as well, but they just added,
Yeah, I noticed that.
yeah, but they added two heads, removed the wings, cause like the leaves, they really did like the leaves with him as well, and like the head, it's mainly shaped like how the dragon is in Dragon Adventures, and I find it a little lazy, but I mean, it was a cute design in the first place. I feel like if they added something more touchy to the dude, it would have made him a little better. Um, and when I mean touchy, I mean like touch up a part of like the body itself, because it's mainly just leaves and other stuff, and I get they really went for a pumpkin design, but it could have been a little more interesting.
Oh, you grew.
I did.
Yeah, I feel like another thing was with the fangs, when you had to collect fangs for the wolf creature. It was very basic, and they put them in the same spots. No one else could collect them from the same spots. You can only collect them yourself, which was kind of good so people can't steal it from you. But at the same time, you could only collect 5 at a time, and I feel like they put them in the same spots. They didn't randomize it at all. It kind of just felt boring and really repetitive. I felt like they could have done something more with the missions for the wolf, because after a while it got extremely boring looking for fangs in the same spots over and over again, when literally all you had to do was just like randomize it a little bit more, make it a little bit more interesting, and have competition or something where other people can collect the same ones as you. Which I like finding it harder to do events like that. It was already pretty hard anyway. I'm not saying it was easy, but I find it pretty enjoyable when there's competition. Sometimes it makes me mad, but you know, it's better than not trying at all.
Yeah, the fangs were really repetitive. Oh my god, I'm starving. The fangs were really repetitive, and that's like something I didn't like. I wish they had put more effort into the amount of fangs and how far out they were spreaded, and how um Like the grabbing animation, everything is was beautifully executed, but it could have been more interesting in that part. It was really just collect, turn in. It wasn't find, collect, turn in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, something I noticed.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, something I noticed. There's a wolf dude in Dragon Adventures as well. If you've ever seen him and you look at this wolf dude who was just created, they also look the same, and I feel like they kind of are taking a little bit out of their Dragon Adventures game and putting it in here. Which I don't mind. I love their Dragon Adventures, like dragons and stuff. They're really detailed and good, but like the two legs and the big hands, it really reminds me of that, and I kind of think it's a little lazy. I know they're trying to put more creatures out there, but they could have done something other than mainly base it off of their original Dragon Adventures. Wolf Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, Creatures of Sonaria has that huge habit where they just go in and they use the same type of designs or they use the same type of style for the games. Like, for example, when they first started Creatures of Sonaria, their bat dragon, I don't remember how to pronounce it, nor am I gonna try. But if you guys have been playing since the beginning, you know which creature I'm talking about. Basically, the one main OG flying creature. But the bat dragon was actually like heavily based off of one of their dragons in Dragon Adventures. Which, I mean, it's not a bad idea to base some of your ideas for a new game off your old game. That's pretty successful. That's a smart idea, but after a while they just kept on doing it, and they also would steal ideas and basically use other people's designs and literally copy off of the person's designs in order to make their game look better. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, then yeah, you know what I'm talking about, because they've done that multiple times with multiple other games. But I feel like they could do better with designs, at least. I know it's kind of hard after a while of having 200 plus creatures in the game, but it's kind of their fault for releasing so many every single week, to the point that they have ran out of ideas for designs and such.
I feel like if they took in people's designs, because a lot of people make really good designs, and if they took like in everything, they would have like more of a variety in creatures. And I know not every creature someone makes is good or could be designable, but it's a really big thought that probably will help this game a lot if they're gonna continue and release creatures like this. If not, start releasing a
Yeah,
certain amount each month, not every week.
yeah, it's kind of stupid because they're not really looking at the big picture, and now they're deciding on adding a battle pass. Sounds a lot like Dragon
Hmm.
Adventures, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, at least I'm going to give them credit. At least they're trying to change stuff. At least they're trying to make the game more enjoyable. And I know how greedy players can be with games, and
Stuff.
how they're like, well, you didn't do this right, or you didn't do that right, or whatever. But um, I lost my train of thought. That's great. Um, Give me a second to get that train of thought back.
Um,
Um, but yeah, I feel like with their battle pass, from what I've heard about it, it doesn't seem like they put any uniqueness to it. It literally just sounds like Dragon Adventures battle pass, except it's more different in some sort of way. It's similar but different at the same time, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
yeah. You see, I love their art designs, but they just never give certain people a chance, and you could work with people to make new creatures, is what I'm saying. And Speaking of like new creatures, the dude we are, the Wicks, I think it was really hard to get it, the maze and stuff, but um it is new. It is new. I'll give them credit for that. Yeah, it's got some cool stuff in it, and I like it. I like it. I don't think it was really worth doing 100, completing 100 maze levels, but it it's something, and it's not something directly from Dragon Adventures that I can at least tell from. And the other dude, the the obby dude, I don't even want to say his name.
Oh God.
He's really
I don't even want to
based.
start with that one. That one's.
He's really based off of one of these dudes in Creatures of Sonaria, and it's kind of
Yeah.
bleh. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you think about it, the last one, Gantinos, I'm pretty sure it's how it's pronounced. I'm gonna try pronouncing it, I guess. But the one that basically stands on two legs and you have to complete the obby in order to unlock it. That one, when I first saw it, it looked a lot like the Angelic Warden. And when I saw someone playing as, I was like, oh, someone's playing as the Angelic Warden. There's like 5 of them. That's kind of odd. I never see that. And I was like, oh, it's the new creature. Yeah. So it's like, it's alright looking, but it's not one of my favorite because there is literally 2 other creatures, not just the Angelic Warden, but some other creature that I know in this game that look exactly the same. If I could find it, I would be able to show you guys. It's somewhere up in here. There's so many concepts that you can't really tell.
Yeah.
But there is another creature. I can actually send it to you, so give me a second. But you can continue talking, and then you can show them, I guess.
Alright, so, I really, here, I'll go to menu and see if, like, my stuff will, like, you know, load. I'm really just not liking the repetitive creatures.
Oh, I found it.
It's kind of
All right.
annoying.
I'm gonna send this to you. My bad, I keep interrupting.
You screwed.
I'm gonna send this to you. Tell me these 2 don't look exactly alike. I mean, this looks even closer than the Angelic Warden looked.
I will view that later. But for now, if you guys take like a quick look at this when this dude loads in, you see how like the legs, like everything, and then you come over here and you find, where is this dude at? He might be tired for here for. There's actually, no, I don't think it's this dude. I don't think it's this dude. No, it is this dude. Do you see like the resemblance in that? The legs, how he stands, everything. And the Angelic Warden, it's just like that. The wings, everything. It's just so repetitive in the building. And I mean, if I were running out of ideas too, I would be doing this as well, but it's just too repetitive. And I do give them a lot of credit for that because not anybody can make these creatures off of the back of their minds. But it's really the overall general idea to let some other people actually, like, why am I in the ground? It's a bigger and more general idea to let like other people do art, just make new creatures and make completely new creatures. And I hope they don't copy something off this Christmas, like, or the next event in general. Just do something different. Hello. Oh my god, you're zooming around. Oh, she gone.
You lagging out a little bit.
Oh, that's okay.
But did you look at the pictures I sent you?
Um,
Tell me they don't look alike. Tell me they look like twins.
I looked at, and it's so relatable. It is so relatable. But yeah, maybe I'll become an elder. But anyways, any other thoughts?
Not really. I mean, the most I've already said, and I've repeated probably. I mean, Creatures of Sonaria just keeps doing the same things. It's really because of Arethia. She don't see what she's doing, I guess. I mean, Creatures of Sonaria always had a bad start, I guess, and the layouts for the updates are kind of bad because they wouldn't have to worry about these type of situations if they planned them out where they either had less creatures coming out every single week or like content updates every other week or something like that, or they waited till like every 2 weeks they had an update with these creatures. Because I get it, they're trying to make it so everyone has something to do every single week, but it's mainly about the game's health more than the player's enjoyment, because what's going to happen a year from now when there is literally no way to make a unique creature anymore because there's like 500 creatures or 1,000 creatures?
Yeah.
And then think about all the players. I mean, especially new players. They want new players to feel like they have a chance in the game. How are they going to have a chance in the game if they join in 10 years, not 10 years, like 2 years from now, and there's like 1,000 creatures, and it takes like probably a year to get all those creatures because it's like a lot of creatures. A lot of new players are gonna quit. I mean, that's just how they're gonna kill the game. If they don't realize that soon, the game's gonna die.
Overall, I feel like they need to remodel a lot of their creatures and make them better first before they add more creatures, and I think that would boost their game, and it would really just
Yeah.
make it better in general. Well, I guess that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe. Bye!